My privilege is, I think, coming from a stable family home. That has helped me so much in my career, in dabbling, playing. Everyone has a different background, and you should look within yourself to understand where your privileges lie, and it will help you move in the world and meet different people in a positive way.
The older I get, the more I realise how privileged I am. I consider it privileged to have grown up in a mixed background. I felt like I had a superpower compared to some other people I met, where half my family from South Armagh, half my family are from East Belfast. Some of my heritage, our Malaysian relatives would come to visit. I wasn't scared of anyone. You have zero choice what family you're born into, what area you were brought up in. Appreciate it if you have any of it, and realise everyone's on a different part of the scale.
The Privilege Project is a video documentary which seeks to test the privilege phenomenon within the context of Northern Ireland. We often deliver workshops for organisations dealing with issues such as racism, prejudice, stereotyping, unconscious bias, privilege, and how these things affect our day-to-day experiences. And this piece of work is really looking at how these advantages or privileges that people have affect the way that we work as a society.
We want people to know that the Privilege Project really at its center is just to bring awareness to us, to bring things that you never really thought about in your day-to-day life. We might have certain privileges and others don't, but how can we do better to bridge the gaps and to ensure that everyone in society is treated equally and fairly?
A privilege is a special right or a special advantage. I've been privileged to be a child of my parents, and for them to bring me up to value education. When I'm in the academic community, or when something about education comes up with authority, I say something, and people who respect me for my academic worth. In this world, you can never be lacking in anything. Everything you need in life to survive as a human being and to thrive as a human being, you already have it.
I think I understand privilege in the sense that I know I'm not white, and I know that the world looks at me a certain way. My drag is basically a love letter to all the queerness and blackness that I couldn't express as a teenager. Yes, I'm the only black queen here, but I do get a lot of privilege because I'm generically pretty or I'm skinny. Whereas if I was a larger person of colour, I don't think I would get as much representation or as much gigs. I try and use that privilege in a way that helps promote bigger bodies, different bodies, people that aren't as confident.
When I hear privilege, I kind of think of access. So access to information, access to education. You can break the privilege down onto the level of an individual if you wanted to. For someone like myself who's, straight white male, I have enough money to keep food on the table, I have a car, I have a healthy relationship, that's a privilege in itself. Start with gratitude for what you have and using your sort of, I suppose, privilege as a way for good. There's a lot of things that you can't control in the world. What you can control is the sort of choices you have and sort of making use of everything that you do have.